2-sentence creepypastas that will keep you up at night. Enjoy! I woke up to hear a knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again. The old gravekeeper did his rounds nightly around the graveyard, making sure nothing was amiss. Teenagers being teenagers, it was his duty to protect the cemetery, but over the years of larger risk came the boneyard itself. Growing up with cats and dogs, I get used to the sound of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I live alone, it is much more unsettling. I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face, until one day when I realized that she was always looking just behind me. I never felt so alive as when the coaster rocketed toward the tunnel. Wind in my hair, arms in the air, and G-forces slamming me back in my seat. In hindsight, I wish I had seen the sunlight glistening on the piano wire 10 seconds sooner. The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long rotting nose through my chest, her other hand muffling my screams. I sat bolt upright, relieved that it was only a dream, but as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door creak open. I begin tucking him into bed, and he tells me, "Daddy, check the monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed." In all of the time that I have lived alone in this house, I swear to God I have closed more doors than I have opened. My daughter won't stop crying and screaming during the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help. My wife woke me up last night to tell me that there was an intruder in the house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs, so she got up and started to head down. As she got to the stairs, her mom put her into her room and said, "I heard that too." Working the night shift alone tonight, there is a face in the cellar staring at the security camera. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear. It's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated. On my way home from work, a homeless man showed me a newspaper article with tomorrow's date. It said I was murdered by a homeless man while walking home.